Joining me now is Congressman Adam Smith of Washington. He's the top-ranking Democrat of the Armed Services Committee. Congressman, good to see you. Thank you for being with us. I mean, part of it, forgetting about the legality of it, and that's not something we want to forget about because that's important, is that this week, if you were looking at militaries and strong militaries and what they were doing, China was showing you how strong they were, and we blew up a boat outside of Venezuela.
Yeah, look, I mean, that was one of the most disturbing press conferences I've seen in some time, because Trump basically is doing two things. One, he is weakening the United States and placing us in greater danger in 1,000 different ways. And then he really thinks he can just lie his way out of it. The number of lies told in that press conference, including all these wars he supposedly has stopped. I mean, let's just take the India-Pakistan war, which he said he threatened tariffs and that's how the war ended. Modi has made it quite clear that President Trump had nothing to do with stopping the conflict between India and Pakistan. And then Trump put the 50% tariff on India. So if the threat of tariffs was what was supposed to have stopped the war, you put the tariffs on, and the people involved said you had nothing to do with it. And believe me, we could talk for hours about all the lies that were contained in that press conference. So let's go from the lies to reality. The reality is the war in Ukraine is worse than ever because of the weakness that Donald Trump has shown to Putin, giving Putin a green light in Ukraine to keep fighting in 1,000 different ways. The war in Gaza is worse because President Trump is not trying to, put any pressure whatsoever on Benjamin Netanyahu or do anything to stop that war. And now he wants to start wars with every drug cartel in the world. That is an enormous expansion. And the idea that if we just drop enough bombs and kill enough people, the world will bend to our will. Did it look like China and Russia were bending to our will yesterday?
Yeah,
it did not.
They did not look like that.
Pushing our allies away, making us weaker, and placing us in danger, and trying to get away with it by saying, I'm just going to lie to you. I'm just going to create whatever reality I want to create. And we sit there and we listen to it. I mean, the lies are endless. Let's focus on the reality, and the reality is Trump has placed our country at greater danger. He has weakened us. He has alienated our allies and strengthened our adversaries.
Yeah, he's right. Well, he posted this morning or yesterday, he said, we've lost India because Modi is out in Shanghai doing this stuff. You know why we lost India? India is a democracy. They would like to trade with us. They do buy Russian oil. I get it. I'd rather they didn't, but they and China have energy shortages. But we could have done this a different way. Instead, we put 50% tariffs on them.
Right. Well, and why did we book 50% tariffs on them? We booked 50% tariffs on them because Trump was offended that Modi wouldn't give him credit for a war, for ending a war that Trump didn't deserve credit for. This notion that he did it because India buys Russian oil, Trump won't even enforce our sanctions on Russia. He's not putting a tariff on India because of that concern. He blew off an ally because the ally refused to lie for him personally. I mean, it's just placing us in so much greater danger. And then the idea that, oh, but we've solved the problem by changing the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War. That's going to send a power. It's ridiculous. And the policies he's implementing are incredibly harmful to us. Focus on the policies, not the lies.
And we'll leave aside all that stuff that Pete Hegseth said about why legality and lethality, and it was just gibberish. Congressman, good to see you as always. Thank you for being with us. Armed Services Ranking Member, Congressman Adam